Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner. We're looking at War Thunder yet again. This is going to be tank combat as well. This time I'm playing as the Russians. Now I have progressed the Russians a bit more than I have the Germans, mostly because with the Russians I am focusing on the tank aspect and I'm not really focusing on the aviation. So this time we're going to play with the tank destroyer. Now this tank is not very well armored, because it's an open tank, but it has a very devastating gun, which hopefully we'll get to see in practice. And as you can see, the little guys sitting on the tank there, that's pretty neat that they modeled those guys in. We'll go ahead and go and try and cover the A point. Now we're not going to be able to just stand up against tanks out in the open. We're going to have to try and find some kind of cover and take maybe some long-range shots or what have you. Our gun should be very devastating, but as far as being able to take hits, that's not something we're going to be able to do too much. Alright, I'm trying to think of where the best place to set up. This is probably not the best map to play as this tank. I would prefer a more open map, but this being a more jungle map, there's a lot more terrain. It's going to be a little difficult to have a good view of the battlefield, and we're not really seeing any enemy tanks. I don't know what the enemy tanks are up to. We'll just move up this road and onto the bridge. Maybe go up this hill. That one tank's firing at something, but I don't see on the mini-map any enemy tanks. Now that we have that zone, that's looking too steep to get up on. That'd be nice, but I don't think we can get up that steep of a hill. I'm actually not sure what kind of traverse this gun has either. It not being in a turret. Okay. Alright, I see a tank. Fortunately, he's kind of in cover. Not really liking how much the... Okay, so... It looks like the enemy are now capturing that point, but I don't see where they... Okay, we need to go forward a little bit. Alright, let's get this guy. Let's see how devastating this gun is. Alright, we hit him. Slow reload. And he's moving. Hit him again. Slow reload. Alright, let's see if we can see this guy over here now. Alright, we hit that guy twice, but it didn't put him down. Alright, hit that guy again. I don't know if this is the same guy or not. There we go. Alright, we see a new enemy unit over here. Stay still. Wow, they have a ton of tanks going this way. It serves him right. Alright, we're getting shot at, which is not good. Yes, a hit. Uh-oh. Our track got knocked out. It serves him right. I can't move. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't move. I was pretty much done there. A little bit too ambitious. Alright, let's switch tanks over to the BT-7. Now this tank doesn't have a lot of armor on it, but it has the same gun that was the T-26 has. So it's a very good gun. It's also incredibly fast. That was one thing that the Russians had, you know, in the early era of the war. They had some of the best fast tanks, because not only were they fast, but they were pretty well armed as well. The only disadvantage this particular tank has is just not the best armor, but not very many tanks in the early era had good armor, so that's not really all that surprising. But I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really just flying around this map. It just this tank is incredibly fast. All right, it looks like our guys are trying to recapture this point. I'm going to go and try and help. First off, because we get experience for doing so. We're not experienced, you know, the various rewards for doing that, the Silver Lions and what have you. Hopefully our speed we can keep out of trouble, because I do see a number of enemies, but I don't think they can see me, and B, we're really booking it over here. Looks like we're going to have to go this way, though. And come up here and try and capture. But we're going to want to get behind terrain, because more than likely the enemies are going to be looking for us. And I don't think the Russian tanks are very good as far as their downward traverse goes for their guns. They tend to have more upward traverse than downward traverse. Something that Germans kind of have an advantage on them. Oh no. Yeah, I'm just going to back off until... Okay, we have captured the point. I wasn't paying attention. I have to keep a really good eye on the enemy. Come on. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Okay, we've got... Looks like a Panzer III here. But I don't have the best shot on it.
On target. We're ahead of the enemy.
Panzer IIIs have pretty good armor.
We haven't nailed it.
And they also have very good guns for this tier. I did have some track damage, so I am repairing that while I'm waiting. Okay, that guy's just going to sit there. We're going to make him pay for that. Okay. So we're just going to sit here and pick off. We're still waiting for the track repair. Okay, there it goes. Now we can try and take out other tanks. So this match has gone pretty well for us. We're killing tanks. We've got the capture point locked down. We're about to win. Okay, there's an enemy right here. I'm kind of not doing the best with my downward traverse, as I said. Russian tanks are a little bit disadvantaged in that. Alright, I don't have a really good shot on this guy. And he just smacked me good. Alright, my track got damaged yet again. I can try and repair it, but I don't think there's really a point at this juncture. We're about to win. Maybe we can sneak up here and get a kill before So, alright, so another victory. Let's go ahead and see our summary. I have no idea how many tanks I killed or how well we did on our team. Alright, we're pretty close to the top. So I have 4 ground units destroyed, 2 assists. Go ahead and do my research real quick. Not really. Yeah, sorry about this, but this is something that pops up when you get out of a match. Okay, so we had 4 ground units destroyed, 2 assists, and 1 critical hit. Let's see, we were 4th on the list. Looks like all of our ground targets destroyed were actual human players because they have a different category for AI. So that's good. And then we had 2 assists. I don't know whether that was AI or human players. They don't categorize the assists, but the ground targets, they make a distinction between human players and AI. Now this guy up here, wow, he got a lot of points. That's really good. But we did really good too. So this was a good match. I hope you'd enjoyed it. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.